Now it looks better.
All my bikes kind of have that Frisco look, with the high-mounted gas tank. That style comes from the Hells Angels in San Francisco. Chopper styles vary from region to region. The San Francisco Hells Angels chapter has adapted their choppers to withstand the hilly, rough terrain of the Bay Area. The Frisco-style chopper came about out of pure necessity.
Handling, jumping off curves, durability, you know, and the look, doing 125 plus and not falling off.
Yeah, our style is different. Less is best, and you just take out what you really don't need, and it's just make it as streamlined as possible, and so you can even, like in California, you can white line. Other states, you have a little harder time trying to do that, so you want to make the bike not too wide so you can't fit between the cars, and as light as possible.
And if it didn't serve a purpose, get rid of it.
Yeah.
There's all these flashy bikes that are out there right now. You look at half of them and you go, okay, I could break that bike in 3 days, not even trying, just riding it the way we ride our bikes. They got these big inch motors that are all crazy. Get on the freeway and do 110 for 5 miles, I bet you half the bike would be falling apart.
Apart from being extremely durable, Frisco bikes are also made to be very practical. They've customized their gas tanks to get the most out of them.
What we do with these, they're King Sportster tanks. What we do is when we get these and stuff from the factories and stuff, they have the filler right here, which is where you would put the gas, where the gas cap would go right here. What we do is we weld it back up right here and we move it forward to get the full capacity of the gas tank right here. And without doing that and stuff, you lose about a good half a gallon. And then also what we do underneath is we take the petcock and we relocate it back to the back of the tank. So when we mount it, you're getting all the gas up in here, and then it's all being let out to the rear of the gas tank. When we did the relocations on and stuff, you're getting about 100 to 125 miles out of them.
Stock front ends used to be short and didn't allow for enough ground clearance for these roads. So riders fabricated slugs and made their front ends longer, making their choppers easier to handle. But they couldn't get too carried away.
Front end sits here long like this, then all of a sudden the bike doesn't make a turn. You can't make a U-turn on the street. You're back going around the block. You know. But that looks cool. You know, these guys with bikes with long front ends, but they turn the wheel like this, and they have to back the bike up 2 or 4 times to make a U-turn. In some places it's okay, you know, down to LA or something like that, where you have the blocks at 2 miles long, you know, go around the corner. You see the streets of San Francisco, you try to make a U-turn on a hill with long front ends, it's not gonna work.
Stock pegs were also a problem, but they fixed that by moving the foot controls high and to the middle of the bike.
It's like a jockey, I always tell everybody, you know, you're on a horse, when the jockey's out racing a horse and stuff, the feet are underneath them. Instead of, you know, their feet ain't out like this, you know, because you're not in control of the bike that way, we feel. You know, when you got your pegs and when you got your feet underneath you and stuff, and you're more into it like that and stuff, you're just more in control of the bike. That's how we feel. When I first came around the club, I had the pegs out there and stuff, and you remember what happened to me? You know, I crashed. After that first crash, everything went more compact. Better brakes, you know, dual disc brakes, because in the old days, we never had brakes in the front. You know, we didn't need them. Well, that's what we felt. That's what we thought. But after your first couple of crashes, if you survive the crashes, you just get back on it, and you try to make it better than what you had before, so you can be around it a little bit longer. You get it, you see it, you look at the magazine to see what's new and stuff out there in those days and stuff. You just buy a set of exhaust pipes and a rigid frame and a King Sportster tank and sissy bar in the back and stuff, and that was pretty much it. But we had fun. We still do.